All right. So we love SunPatiens around here from everyone's collection. This from Cottage Farms is a 3-piece set. It's called Pink a la Mode in the SunPatiens. It will also come with the 4 pods of fertilizer so that you can try their fertilizer out. The 3 varieties will come in a 2.5-inch pot, and these are brand new. Now here's the twist. And I like this twist very much in the garden. I'll be honest, the first time I was like, why would I want to go on auto delivery? Oh, because I worry from year to year. If I have something that I like and it performed, I'm like, oh, I hope they're going to do it next year. And sometimes we don't. So this is an opportunity to make sure that you're going to get yours this year. And if you ask for auto delivery, M133790, you'll get it next spring at the right time to put it in the ground, and you'll still have that 3 easy pays at $10.67. So then you can go ahead and kind of repeat something that you loved.
And that's a great idea, because I know we've already sold out of one of our SunPatien collections.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
they're so good.
If you love these colors, you know, maybe next year you miss the presentation and they sell out. But if you do the auto delivery, then you get it. So I know people love them, and the one complaint that I always hear is, I wish I ordered more. Why didn't I order more? If you've never grown SunPatiens before, you're gonna love them. Actually, I was just talking with Deb, who helps us out here with the greenhouse with our plants, and she said people knock, her daughter has these. People come and knock on her daughter's door and ask her what those plants are and where she got them, because they really do get to be this big, and they really do bloom like crazy. So people often ask me, okay, so we're getting 1 plant. How many plants did you actually put in that pot? It's like, well, just 1. This is just 1.
Because it's not an impatient.
Correct.
When you guys first brought this to QVC, I was like, that doesn't look like the impatient that I bought, because it's not an impatient, it's a SunPatien. So you truly can get a plant that looks like that.
You can get big, you can now put them in the sun. They also perform in the shade, part sun. Impatiens also were fussy, they had diseases, and you know, out with the old,
leggy in the middle of summer.
Never get to be this big. And remember, this is February, so we've been growing these in the greenhouse, but SunPatiens get even bigger. If you live in the South, you're getting yours before we do here, oftentimes a month before. SunPatiens can get to be 2 feet wide around or bigger. So that's what I love about these in my yard. I plant mine in a hedge. So I actually put them in the ground, and I want them to give off that look of just 1 solid plant. Kind of like the botanical garden look. I like to pretend that my house is a botanical garden.
I bet it is.
So I like to take these and put them leading up to my house in a kind of a walkway area. So it's 6 feet on either side. So 2, 4, 6 on one side. I need 6 for the other. But I love to do that because they grow quickly and they do not stop until sometimes at Halloween. Actually, every time so far in the last 10 years, at Halloween, we've taken my kids' pictures in front of these.
Nice.
Because they're still blooming.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do the fall annuals either. So you can replace those, forget it, out with the cabbages and the mums. These are gonna still be performing for you at that time of year.
I mean, when you get them, they already have blooms on them, most likely. I mean, take a look at that. And this is an annual, so this is
an annual, right? So look at the buds. I mean, that's the thing about SunPatiens, is that I don't even know where the flowers go. The flowers just melt away, and another flower comes behind it. And you can see here, because there must be 4 or 5 buds, and then the next stalk comes up. So that's why it's constantly in bloom. And there's never anything you have to do but drag a hose. I mean, that's really no deadheading, no picking up of flowers off the ground. It's like, where do the flowers go? I don't need to know. All I need to know is that they look this beautiful. And here they are actually with a different variety of coleus, but it looks a lot like the one we just had, the party time. So maybe you want, and even well, that's a canna in there. It looked a little bit like a banana, but you can do a mixed border if you want. You can put them in containers. SunPatiens go anywhere. Put them in.
But they need sun.
They do need, well, no, actually they can tolerate part shade.
Okay.
They can.
Define part shade.
So 4 hours of sun, or morning sun, or afternoon sun. They don't have to get sun all day long. Our full sun plants really like to be in sun morning, afternoon, and evening. That's what really our full sun plants want. Our part shade plants can take part part of the day they can be in sun.
Okay.
Yeah, or
Got it.
dappled, so under trees. These work great. If you
would be
can't dig
beautiful.
in the tree, maybe you want to put them in pots under a tree.
Okay.
But these are the 3 colors you're getting. They're rose, coral, and blush. So they really are, I love how we've put these 3 colors together. Because often with my SunPatiens, I like to color block. So I like to do all one color. But when we put just great colors like this
Yeah,
together,
that sort of really
you don't,
works.
yeah, you
It's
don't
sort of,
need to do
you'd
that.
wear them on a sweater.
Yes.
So
yes.
this would work out beautifully. Now, what are you showing me here?
So this is about 2 to 3 weeks from
Okay.
here, just to show you how quickly they
2
will
to
grow.
3 weeks.
Because people don't really know when they get this home, if I'm putting them in the ground, how far apart should I put them? Remember,
Right.
they can get to be 2 feet across. So don't put them this close. When you're planting them, maybe you want that hedge look too. Then you might want to do 15 inches, so they're a little tighter. If you want them spaced in the garden, put them that 2 feet apart from each other. In a container, just do 1 in a 12-inch container because they grow fast and they grow big and you don't want to limit them at all.
Well, they're gorgeous, and that does have that auto delivery. So I know I'm not the only one who then gasps and hopes that we'll bring it back the next year. Now you don't even have to worry. And you know, you can always cancel it if you get cold